G'day folks, today in this video we're going to be taking a look at Feiyutech's latest gimbal. It is the WG2 X. This was launched about 2 or 3 weeks ago and it is replacing the original WG2 which I reviewed about a year and a half ago. So let's open up the box, we'll see what all comes inside and then we'll test it out. So here's everything that comes inside the box. We have the gimbal unit itself. We have a mount that will allow you to mount your Session in this gimbal. We have a GoPro finger mount. We have an extra set of thumb screws at a different length, and that allows you to attach different types of cameras that are of different thicknesses. And we have a micro USB charging cable. Now, one thing that's noticeably missing from this kit from the original is the neoprene sleeve that came with the original. And I tell you, I wish they had included it with this because it's one of the things I liked about it is that it had a nice little case that you could throw in your camera bag and kind of keep it protected. So let's take a look at the two gimbals here. Here is the original on the left-hand side and here's the new updated version on the right-hand side. And they look very similar. You can see in size, they're almost identical. Now let's just compare the weight of the two units. I don't think there's going to be a lot of difference. So the original is 265 grams. And the new one is 238, so it's actually a little bit lighter. Now looking at the two units, there's a couple differences. First off is the angle of the arm. They've kind of taken the approach of the Feiyutech G6, how they've angled it, and that gives you better viewing of the GoPro screen. On the side, we still have our power mode button. On the back here, you're going to notice a difference. On the original model, they just have a 1/4-20 tripod thread. On the back of the new WG2 X, they have a start and stop recording, and they have a Wi-Fi mode button. And that's due to the fact, just like the Feiyutech G6, you can now connect this to your GoPro. It's compatible with the GoPro Hero 5 Black, Hero 6 Black, and the new Hero 7 Black. That allows you to stop and start recording and control which mode you're in via the buttons on the back there. On the new unit, it only has one 1/4-20 tripod thread, unlike the old one that had it at the back and on the bottom. And that's where you would attach this adapter. Just screws into the bottom. And then you can attach it to whatever GoPro gear that you need. So before we get too far here, let's talk about gimbal styles by Feiyutech, because I know there's some people who are probably curious on which type of gimbal is best for them. A good rule of thumb is this is a handheld gimbal. So if you're primarily going to be filming handheld, you're best to get a grip like this. If you're primarily going to be mounting your gimbal on, say, something like a mountain bike or your helmet or even your chest, a mountable gimbal is probably your best choice. Now, either one can be used in the other manner. For example, you could screw a handle into the bottom of this and use it as a handheld gimbal very easily, and it works very well. Vice versa for the G6, you can actually mount this on a helmet if you want, just by attaching a GoPro mount into that 1/4-20 screw there. So if you're curious which gimbal is best for you, just use that rule. If you're going to be mounting primarily, stick with WG2 or the WG2 X. If you're primarily going to be filming handheld, use something like the G6 here. Other than the physical attributes, they've done some fine-tuning with the motors and the algorithms to give it a smoother, more stable shot. So let's go ahead and we're going to mount our Hero 7 Black in it, and we'll power it on. Now, just like the original WG2, before we can use the GoPro, we have to balance it. It's actually a very simple procedure. All we're going to do is lay it on a flat surface, and there's this tension wheel here, and we're just going to slide this arm. If you can see that there, you can see it slides back and forth. So we're just going to slide this arm until the GoPro sits in there somewhat balanced. So now we can tighten it up. Now that's something you really only need to do once. You can leave it at that setting unless you plan on using different types of cameras in there. You'll have to balance it for every camera that you put in there. Now to power it on, we're just going to long press the power button there on the side. And there we go. Just like all Feiyutech gimbals, it has all the different shooting modes like pan, follow, and lock. And you get to the different modes just by pressing the button on the side there. So it is controllable with your smartphone, and we can launch the Feiyutech app. We make sure that the WG2 is selected there. We hit connect. It'll come up under Bluetooth. We select the unit. And there we go. And as you can see now, we can easily control the camera. To me, this is really important because I want to kind of point something out here. Myself and I have used it in this situation quite a bit. A gimbal like this is not just good for getting stable footage. This is an excellent way to control your camera when you're not able to be right near it to get angling in that. If you're a person who likes to record horse races or stock car races, anything like that, you could actually set your tripod up with this mounted on it and use it as a remote camera. You can get whatever angle you need, you can follow the action, and get nice, smooth, kind of panning shots, which you normally couldn't do if you're holding the camera in your hand. Maybe there's an area that you're not allowed to stand in and film, but they'll let you set a tripod up, or you can mount this on a fence with some kind of clamp. It can get you those shots that you maybe aren't normally able to get. And it works really well. It's very fluid. You can actually change the speed of the rotation and tilt in the app. It spins around a full 360 degrees, so you can get all different angles, any kind of angle you want. And as you can see there, it even tilts 360 degrees, so you can get some pretty interesting shots or even some transitions that way. Now, I'm not a mountain biker. I'm not a sports enthusiast. I can only test it the way I test it, which is just going to be going out and seeing how smooth it is when I'm out filming and walking. That's how I use my gimbals. If you're somebody who's wondering how smooth this is on a mountain bike, you're going to have to maybe do some more searching on YouTube and see if you can get some samples that way. But I'm just going to go out for a quick hike and we'll check the smoothness of the new one compared to the old one. I'm going to be using the Hero 7 Black in it. Now, I'm going to have the Hyper Smooth disabled. That way we can get a feel for just the gimbal's capabilities. So yeah, folks, that is the new WG2 X by Feiyutech. I didn't really notice a lot of difference of the footage. Now, some people have a better eye for that than maybe myself, so let me know what you think down in the comments, which one you thought was more stable. Now, if you already own the original WG2, I don't know if you're getting a significant upgrade that would justify going out and spending the money to the new one. Anyways, folks, hopefully you enjoyed this video. That is the WG2 X by Feiyutech. A nice little gimbal if you're looking for a nice all-purpose gimbal that you can mount or use handheld, or even just use it as a remote camera. So yeah, folks, I'll leave a link down below where you can go and check it out further on Amazon if you want to get some more information on it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.